Hi. Today's video is more serious. It's going to explain very deeply one or two really interesting ideas. The first idea is that the difference between an introvert and extrovert. I'll show you. I'll even act it out. An extrovert, when he looks outside of his body, he's like experiencing what he's seeing almost kind of spiritually, because he's to a certain degree leaving his focus a lot more on his body, leaving a lot and putting most of his focus outside. So obviously he feels, but he feels much less because he's almost like living in that outside. See that? You can see it in the eyes. I'm making it a little more extreme. Versus an introvert who, even as he's watching something that's fascinating, he's exploring, he maintains his eyes. Observing almost. I like to view it. Observing, noticing. He's not like, almost like a spiritual experience into things. And you'll see the difference between extrovert and introvert is extrovert feels so much more. Because when he's doing something, he's like experiencing it on such a deep level. Now, somebody who is an extrovert and he's super cognizant of what other people think. Usually he had a critical parent or he was bullied, so he's very cognizant about what other people think. So what he's going to be doing around him is he's always going to be kind of extroverting, so to speak, out and kind of gauging what's going on in the people around him. Now here's the very important point. If he's around a P, somebody who just flows, he's not going to be as nervous because something he's going to do is not going to hurt. It's not going to be as bad. But if he's around the J, right, where they think before they act. So what happens is if he knows that since they think before they act, he's much more likely to make a mistake, to cause some sort of interference, to do something that will be bad, quote unquote, to this J or in front of the J. And he has to people please because you never know what could happen. But here's the thing. Somebody who's a P, but he's been J-atized, meaning he inherently likes to flow, but he has all these voices and all these pressures that tell him he has to be a better way or he's nothing or whatever. So that's basically taking someone who's a P and locking him down. And he tries to make himself into a J. He structures himself really crazy. And he's the type of person who studies for a test for hours and hours and hours, pushing himself. He needs to get perfect. But he's not meant to be sitting there studying for so many hours because it's not his personality. He wants to go explore. So those are the type of people that seem like a J. They seem like they think before they act. But if you mess with their J system, they explode. We internalize, that's because they're in the wrong system. We internalize that and we basically say, anybody who's a J or looks like a J, we need to be worried about. A child, he just flows. A old person, they're like just the end of life. They're usually not so. But I'm not sure about that last point. But there's a very big difference between somebody who's comfortable in their J and their thing before they act versus somebody who is really a flower and he's just making himself, trying to become that structured person so he doesn't ever fail ever again. But we don't have to be worried around every J because a regular J is used to having to adjust. He's very good at being very logical and adjusting. Okay, goodbye from the introvert, Yosef, and goodbye from the extrovert. I want to just tell you that I like being an extrovert. I like being in my body. It's comfortable. Thanks.